Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk about two countries that might potentially have some hidden gold. Now, it is not Canada. Canada is not one of the countries that is suggesting that this is the case. So any gold that we have in reserve would be hidden because we've, famously do not have any gold in reserve. We sold it all off. We're still, pretty big with the gold producing. I think we're still up in the top 10 for gold producing countries, but we don't have any gold reserves. And one of the countries is not the States. It's not the States. The problem with the States is a lot of people don't believe that they have as much as they say, not that they have more, you know what I mean? Not a lot of people are thinking that the United States has a hidden gold stash. They're worried that the amount they say they have is nowhere near the total. But this article today will be talking about two countries in particular, and those are China and Russia. Really no surprise, you probably figured that going into this, but it is Russia and China that they're talking about. And this article is suggesting that each country has a hidden stash of gold that is obviously not in the books. It's not the official amount that they have. The official amount that each country has them, well entrenched in the top 10, but with the amount of hidden gold that they could potentially have, that position could be much higher. So yeah, I'm just going to jump on the computer now and show you this article talking about Russia and China and how they might have some more gold stashed off to the side than they officially have on the books. Okay, so here's the article here. It's on asiamarkets.com. And the title is Hidden Gold in China and Russia Could Cause Global Chaos. Continuing down here, it says China and Russia are holding secret stashes of gold so enormous they could shape the future of world order. That's the opinion of global finance expert Alasdair MacLeod, who strongly believes both countries own much more of the precious metal than they claim. And I mean, what incentive would Russia and China have to give accurate numbers on their gold holdings? You know what I mean? So this seems like it could, as I said, I'm no expert, but this seems extremely plausible that they're not on the up and up and giving, the exact numbers. But yeah, it says Mr. MacLeod here says a highly credentialed investment strategist has been warning since April 2021 that the Chinese in particular have been taking control of physical markets. They've got a lot of hidden reserves, he said, and it says they aren't held in the central bank's account, but instead the Communist Party accounts, the Army accounts, and the Young Communist Party's accounts. It's sort of spread around. I suspect that Russia is in a similar situation. So it says, how much gold does China have? So this is on the record. It says, international financial statistics have, from March 2020, suggest China owns 1,948 tons of gold, which puts them behind 6 other countries. It says, however, few people actually believe the Asian nation owns that amount. So Dominic Frisby, awesome name, a gold commentator, suggests China actually has more gold than the United States, which according to the current figures is the world's largest holder with 8,133 tons. And it's funny, it seems to be the inverse with the States and China. Everyone thinks that China has a lot more than they say, and there's a lot of people that think that the United States has a lot less than they say. Says this is, in my view, the biggest story in global finance, and yet nobody is reporting on it, Mr. Frisby said. He says both Russia and China have known they must de-dollarize for some considerable time, which is why both have been so steadily increasing their gold holdings. So Alasdair MacLeod says that in reality, China probably owns around 20,000 tons of gold, which would make it more than double the U.S. And I mean, that's just speculation. This whole article does not have any concrete facts or any, concrete evidence suggesting that, that it's anywhere close to being 20,000. They're just throwing that number out there. So yes, are there secret stashes? Do China and Russia have secret stashes of gold? Probably yes. Does China have 20,000 tons of gold? Nobody knows. So I mean, you can just throw numbers out there all day. There's not even a sample size that you could take a peek at and say, oh, I'm guessing. It's secret. It's no one's seen it. So 20,000 is just sort of an outlandish number to put in an article. Like when you hear people talking about silver and gold going to 500 silver and 10,000 gold by the summer or something like that. It's kind of like those useless predictions. So 20,000 tons is a bit laughable to put in here. That would be well over double what the United States has. And down here, if you're wondering, this says the world official gold holdings. It says United States is 8,133. Then you can see, where is it? China's down there in 7th at just under 2,000. And Russia is just ahead of them at 2,298. So that is the other article. I basically went through the majority of it. It's a pretty short article, but as always with all of the articles that I talk about, I will leave a link in the description if you would like to read through it yourself. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. That is the article I want to talk about. But I would like to hear from you guys in the comments about the total, the amount that they were saying there. Because for me, I thought 20,000 is a pretty outlandish number to say with zero evidence, because it's a hidden stash. By definition, no one's seen it. It's hidden. It's out of the way. No one knows. No one can see a sample size of what their hidden stash is. So to just throw out 20,000 ounces is a bit outlandish, but that could just be me. I could be way off. The majority of people watching this video could think that they think that it's 30,000 or 40,000. I would like to hear your reasons why you think that, but for me, I wouldn't even care to wager a guess. In the big general topic of do I think they are lying about their numbers and they have more than they are saying, yes, I do believe that's probably a very strong possibility. But there's absolutely no way I would put out an estimate. It's just like I don't give gold and silver price predictions because I have no idea what the price is going to do. Therefore, I don't give any prediction on what I think the price is going to be in a year from now because I have absolutely no clue what it would be, so I'm not going to wager a guess. And that's the same sort of thing with the amount of hidden gold that Russia and China have. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, so just let me know in the comments. Like I said, I might be way off base. The majority of people might think that it's 20,000 or more. But yeah, for me, I wouldn't wager a guess. But if you do have a guess on what you think it is, I would like to hear from you guys in the comments. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.